is no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When criminals in this world appear and bring the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear, the cry goes up both far and near for Underdog. 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 Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, fighting all who love or plunder. Underdog.
Telegram, Colonel.
Bully, the yacht I've rented will arrive tomorrow. I can hardly wait.
A yacht, Colonel?
As part of my new plan, Sergeant, here, let me show you. We'll board the yacht here, and then move down the river to the Gopher Indian camp. We will invite those Indians aboard for an ocean cruise.
An ocean cruise? That's mighty hospitable of you, Colonel.
Of course it is, Sergeant. Yes, running board, I'm sure that you and Ruffled Feather will have a delightful ocean voyage with us, at government expense, of course. Yes, what did he say?
Him say, where us go on voyage.
Oh, yes, that's what I thought he said. Down Gopher River, out into the Pacific Ocean, and on to a lovely island paradise.
Ooh, whoopie-doopie. We have fun.
All right, Sergeant, cast off. All right, crew, let's fall in and get to work.
Yeah? What up?
It's time for you men to go to work. You didn't think the sergeant and I were going to handle this yacht alone, did you? Now, pitch in. Polish the brass, paint the cabins, mend the sails, swab the deck. And there's plenty more to do when you finish that.
Gee, Colonel, those Gopher Indians don't like to be made to work.
Of course not, Sergeant. That's part of my plan. When we get to our desert island in the Pacific, they will be so glad to stop working, they'll run off the yacht and stay on the island.
You mean we'll sail back without them?
Yes. And the Gopher Gulch will be rid of the Gopher Indians forever. What did he say?
Him say us had enough. Quick.
Keep at the work or I'll hang you from the yardarm. Look out, Colonel. This is a mutiny.
You said a mouthful, Colonel.
I've got Ruffled Feather.
Well, if the Colonel can do it, I can. Here I come, running board.
Have 'em good swim, Sergeant.
So, heading for the crow's nest, are you, Ruffled Feather? Well, there's no place to go when you get there, and I'm right behind you. I've got you. He jumped, and running board caught him. And now they're chopping down the mast. Stop! Stop! Stop in the name of the United States Army, or the United States Navy, or the...
And when you finish mop 'em deck, you paint 'em cabins, cook 'em meals, sew 'em sails.
What did he say?
Him say, Land ho!
Y'all be sure to be with us for our next exciting adventure. Maybe when the Colonel and I get on land, we can get everything mopped up.
Stanley Livingston's newest addition to the Megapolis Zoo was a koala bear from Australia.
Isn't he cute, Flunky? His name is Teddy Bear.
Yeah, he looks like a teddy bear, Mr. Livingston. I bet you he'll bring in lots of new visitors to the zoo.
Exactly. That's why we must keep him in this cage. We can't take the chance of losing him. There now. That's it. He's gone. He was right here, and now he's gone. Hurry, Flunky. We've got to find him.
Pass me another sandwich, Chumley. They're delicious.
Hello, Daddy.
Gee, Tennessee, he's talking to you. He thinks you're his daddy.
That's ridiculous. Why should he think I'm his daddy?
Hello, Daddy. Nice Daddy.
Now cut that out. I'm not your daddy, kid. You understand that? I'm not your daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
Will you cut that out and get off of me?
Aha! Yeah, I might have known. Whenever there's something missing, you're always involved.
Now, hold on, Stanley. I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, likely story. Now, I'm warning you, Tennessee. If I find Teddy Bear missing from his cage again, you're going to be missing from the zoo. I'm shipping you back to the North Pole. Come along, Teddy. I'll put you back in your cage.
Oh, the North Pole. That's all I need. Believe me, Chumley, we're staying far away from that teddy bear's cage.
But things were not to be that simple. That very night, as Tennessee slept, a strange figure approached the cage that held Teddy Bear. And the next morning, when Tennessee awoke...
Well, time to get up. Another day, another dollar.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh, hello, Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear? Oh, no. What are you doing here? Grab him, Chumley. We've got to get him back in his cage.
No, Daddy. I want to stay here with you. Want to stay here with you, Daddy?
I'm not your daddy. Get him, Chumley.
I've got him. I've got him.
Hello, Daddy.
Don't bother me now, Teddy Bear. I'm trying to... Teddy Bear! Get off me, Chumley. I've got Teddy Bear. I tell you, someone must have deliberately let Teddy out to get me in trouble.
Gee, Tennessee, who would do that?
I don't know, Chumley, but it won't happen again. This time, I'm putting a padlock on the cage.
But that night, as Tennessee slept, again the mysterious figure approached Teddy Bear's cage.
Well, time to rise and shine.
Hello, Daddy.
Oh, hello, Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear? Oh, no. It's here again, Chumley. Get him. I've got him.
Hello, Daddy.
That settles it, Chumley. We've got to find out who keeps breaking Teddy out and bringing him to our quarters. We'll put Teddy back in his cage, and then...
Yes. I think it's time to go see Mr. Whoopi, the man with all the answers.
So you see, Mr. Whoopi, we've got to find out who's bringing Teddy Bear to our quarters, or I'll end up at the North Pole.
Well, now, boys, what you need are the bare facts. Yes, get it? I think we can help you out.
But how, Mr. Whoopi?
Well, whoever let Teddy Bear out of his cage must have left his fingerprints on the rock.
His fingerprints?
Oh, yes, indeed. A fingerprint is the mark made by the ridges on the tips of the fingers. And the important thing is, no two persons in the whole world have fingerprints that are exactly alike.
In the whole world?
That's right, Chumley. Police agencies such as the FBI have millions of different fingerprints on file, each set representing a different person.
How do they keep track of all those prints?
Well, Fingerprints can be broken down into 4 types: loops, arches, whorls, and composites, combinations of the other types. With these and other groupings, all the different fingerprints can be filed so that they can easily be matched up.
But matched up with what, Mr. Whoopi?
Well, let's take your case. Someone came to Teddy Bear's cage and opened the door. In doing that, the culprit must have left fingerprints on the lock. If the surface of the lock is white, you sprinkle a little dark powder on it, and that will show you the fingerprints. And if the surface is dark, you sprinkle on a little white powder, and that will make the fingerprints show.
All right. The fingerprints are showing. Then what?
Then you get prints of anyone who might have let Teddy Bear out of the cage. And when you find prints that match the ones on the lock,
that will be the guy we're after. Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest.
And back at the Megapolis Zoo, our heroes were soon hard at work.
I got all the prints you asked me for, Tennessee.
And I got all the others. Let's take a look. Peanuts, Jerboa Jump, Tiger Tornado. Well, they don't look like the prints Mr. Whoopi showed us, but they're all we've got. Now let's take a look at the lock.
Hello, Daddy.
Cut that out. We've got work to do.
Here's the white powder, Tennessee.
Good. I dust it on and look. Look at that big print. It certainly isn't mine, so it must be the one we're after.
Who does it match, huh, Tennessee? Who's?
Not Jerboa Jumps, not Yaks, not Baldies, not Flunkies, not Tiger Tornadoes, not Howlers.
And so it went, until Tennessee had tried every print he and Chumley had taken.
None of them. The print on the lock doesn't match any of these.
But nobody else could have done it, Tennessee. Absolutely nobody else.
Well, there's one sure way to solve this. I'm not letting Teddy Bear end up in my quarters again. I'm standing guard all night tonight.
And it was a wise move on Tennessee's part. For late that night, just as before, the mysterious figure came again.
He's here. But this time he won't get Teddy Bear. Chumley! Oh, no!
What happened, Tennessee? I must have fallen out of bed.
You were sleepwalking, Chumley. You've been the one who's been bringing Teddy Bear to our quarters.
But why, Tennessee? Why would I do a thing like that?
Come on back to our quarters. I think I know why you've been stealing Teddy Bear every night. That's not it. That's not it. I might have known it was you, Chumley. Especially since you were the only one we didn't fingerprint. Ah, here it is.
My old teddy bear. Gee, Tennessee.
And now that I've given you back your old teddy bear to sleep with, maybe we can get some rest, Chumley. Chumley. Chumley, you're the end.
One afternoon, the quiet stillness of Bongo Congo was suddenly broken by... Yippee! 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 It was an old prospector. In only a few moments, he was surrounded by townspeople.
Yeah, I like discovered uranium.
Uranium? Uranium? Uranium?
Yeah, uranium. For like atomical energy and all that jazz.
Well, where, old-timer? Where'd you find it?
Over in Bongo Valley. It's like a real rich ditch.
Word of the old prospector's strike spread quickly.
Uranium! 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 Bongo Valley! Uranium! Uranium! Uranium!
And a short while later, the same old prospector was standing next to Biggy Rat. The old prospector was really none other than traitorous Itchy Brother in disguise.
You're late, Slowfoot. What happened?
Sorry, Big. I, lost my watch someplace. I was trying to find it and lost time.
Listen, guy, no time for jokes, see? The townspeople will be here any minute, and that's when we make a fortune, see?
Biggy's plan was simple. He had bought up all the land in Bongo Valley. Then he had made Itchy spread the word about finding uranium. Now the townspeople were on their way, and they would have to buy lots and equipment from Biggy and Itchy.
Hey, folks, step right up. Buy a lot in Bongo Valley, only 200 bongo bucks.
You own all the land in the valley?
Every inch of it, see? You want a lot, you buy from me.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Yeah, and don't forget this. Only 20 bongo bucks.
Well, what's that thing?
Man, that's a genuine Geiger counter. Tell you when you, strike uranium, that is.
Well, yeah. What else can I do?
Everyone bought, even King Leonardo.
Confound it, what are you two doing here?
Legitimate business, Kingsley. We own all the land in the valley. If you want a lot, you buy from us, see?
Oh, sire, I fear to trust these 2 traitors.
But what can we do? I want to prospect for uranium. If they own the land, confound it, we'll just have to buy.
Here you are, royal brother of mine. Real fine mind. This deed, covers a lot.
You rascals. Come, True Blue Odie, let's hurry to our lot.
Follow those guys, see? I don't want them getting wise and ruining the deal until we've sold all the lots.
Okay, Big, I dig. And maybe I'll find my lost watch while I'm, watching.
Forget your watch. Just watch, see?
Following closely, Itchy kept a sharp eye on the king and Odie.
Well, according to the deed, this must be the lot.
It's rather small, sire.
Well, that's good, True Blue Odie. It'll be easier to cover all the ground. Let's see now. We'll just start here and...
Uranium, sire. You've got it. I really think you've got it.
And Odie Colony was not the only one who had heard the Geiger counter.
That loud crackling must mean my kooky brother has really found uranium. Well, Big digs this.
Found uranium? But that's impossible. There's no uranium here.
Yeah, I heard it with my own 2 ears, Big, loud and clear.
Uranium's worth millions. We've got to get that lot back, see?
But how, Big?
Simple, simpleton. It's as easy as the king and Odie falling down a mine shaft. Get it?
Oh, yeah, Big. I'll dig.
It looks like trouble for King Leonardo and True Blue Odie Colony. Will Biggy get back the king's lot? What will happen to the king and Odie? We'll find out in the next exciting episode, Mistake Claim.
Ruffled Feather and Running Board had taken over the Colonel's yacht and were forcing the Colonel and the Sergeant to work for them.
Scrub 'em deck good.
What did he say?
Him say, land ho.
Did you hear that, Sergeant? Land. Now's our chance to escape.
But, Colonel, I think that...
Think? You're in the army, Sergeant. You're not supposed to think. Blind obedience, Sergeant. Now follow me. Charge!
Oh, man overboard. Throw 'em out lifeline. Throw 'em out lifeline.
What did he say?
Him say, you want to go ashore? Why you not ask? We be glad to take 'em you to shore. All ashore, what I'm going ashore.
Now here's my plan, Sergeant. We'll lead the Indians into the jungle.
lose them, and run back to the boat.
But, Colonel.
Now, out to the ship.
But, Colonel.
And then we'll sail away and leave those Indians here. We'll be rid of them for good. Now, isn't that a bully plan, Sergeant?
Oh, it's bully, all right. Except for one thing.
What's that, Sergeant?
Those Indians thought of it first.
My ship! My ship! Charge! Charge!
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but what can we do now?
Do? Why, we build another ship, Sergeant, and go after them. A capital ship for an ocean trip, Sergeant.
Yeah, and just in time, too. Look there.
Savages! Cannibals! Hurry, Sergeant! We've got to get it finished before those cannibals return. Ah, bully! We got away this time.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Colonel.
Hurry, Sergeant! Those cannibals will be back any second.
I'm afraid you're right, Colonel. Here they come, yonder.
Stand fast, Sergeant. Prepare to sell your life dearly. Fight to the last man.
We're sure enough down to the last man now, Colonel.
Look, Sergeant, look, a cooking pot. Oh, no, you don't want me. I'm tough. He's even tougher. Don't put us in that pot. We'll do anything you say, anything.
You do anything?
Uh-oh.
Yes, anything. What did he say?
Him say Colonel and Sergeant will come aboard ship and sail us back to Gopher Gulch in style.
You all be with us for our next adventure. The Colonel should have everything ship-shape by then.